Hi and welcome back. I'm Phwop, and this is my Christmas gift to my dad. A playthrough of Civ 5 as the Moroccan civilization, where I utilize all of the wisdom he bestowed upon me when I was growing up to win the day, create the perfect civilization. Now, we do have a promotion for our warriors here who've been in numerous combats. They can become amphibious, attacking across seas or rivers without penalty. They can gain 33% extra defense against ranged units. They become a medic, allowing adjacent friendly units to heal. They can become better at fighting in rough terrain. Or they can become shock troops. I think we're going to go with the rough terrain bonus. Also, we're going to see can't attack them too far away. Our scouts are going to try and wreck these archers. Archers suck at melee. Scouts, not the greatest combat unit in the world, but passable. And they've got archers to back them up. These archers, I'd like to establish a trade route with Brussels. Oh wait, I forgot to look at what they have to offer. Incense, incense, incense. Ah, so we need to make them allies if we want their incense, which will trigger Everyone Loves the King Day. Yeah, we want to establish with Panama City, which is up here. We need to post someone out here. Caravan. What about establishing with Brussels? If they've got workers here, it means there's no barbarians in the way. Let's just do this for now. We have 2 trade routes. There are non-barbarian military units all around the area. Alright, the barbarian encampment around Brussels was eliminated. That's good for our new trade route. Our scouts are promoted. We can instantly heal them, generally a waste, but sometimes important. We can improve their visibility, or they simply heal extra every turn they're outside of our territory and have extra defense. Let's go with survivalism over scouting at this point. Alright, we are flanking these guys. We're going to archer them first. They don't get to respond. And then we should be able to crush them. With our scouts. These guys are going to sit in our capital and heal. These archers are going to move towards this encampment. Brussels and England are now allies.
Mathematics is the gate and key to the sciences.
Alright, Roger Bacon gives us a math quote. This allows you to build the catapult, allows you to build a courthouse. Courthouses are when you occupy a city. Catapults help you take cities, very good against cities. And the hanging gardens, if you have the tradition social policy, which we do. So we definitely want that. These warriors need to sit and heal. These archers want to sit in this way to deal with these things. Now, these archers want you to heal for a second. Scouts, things heal faster when they're in your territory. Get a couple free shots on these guys. Barbarian hand axe, that's probably a ranged unit. Choose production. I want Mausoleum of Halicarnassus is going to give us a lot of gold. Let's get another caravan up first. Research. Markets and mints will increase our gold production a lot. Horseback riding, we don't really have horses. There's some really awesome money-making things over here. So maybe we'll go for that. England is an ally with Brussels. Can't remember if only one person can be allies. We're gonna lose our friendship bonus from them fairly soon. Oh, it says it. Oh, Brussels and England no longer allies. That was quick. Cape Town is nearly caved to the point we are no longer friends. Alright, England has selected a defensive trait. Alright, we want our archers to work around from the hill here. Oh, the Parthenon was built by Portugal. That would blow my nose again. Obviously, Dad will forgive me for a poorly produced video because I'm sick. Okay. Okay, these guys. What is a hand axe? Tell me what a hand axe is. Hand axe. Replacement of the chariot archer. Stronger than an archer, but has a 1 hex range. Okay. So they can attack us. Let's get away from their encampment, and we'll have a kind of moving withdrawal. Alright, we really want... Can you build a pasture here? Yes, that seems good. Well, we have 6 population. And so far we're working... Yeah. We need another decent tile ready here soon. Okay, these warriors are up to snuff. They're going to come join our archers. Our scouts are all healed up. We're no longer friends with Cape Town, meaning we're getting a little less food every turn. Construct a pasture. These guys down here. Ooh, Lisbon has looked better. Gonna weaken these guys, and eventually our scouts will take them out. It'll take a long time because they're fortified and on good terrain. That can't be the same place. Well, our archers are gonna keep shooting. We gain a little bit of XP every time we do. Perhaps they will get promotions soon. We're finishing up our second caravan, which will round out our ability to do caravans. And we'll establish a trade route with Lisbon for the science. Okay, we have a unit promotion. Excellent. Plus 15% range combat strength against units in rough terrain or units in open terrain. I feel like open terrain is generally the best for ranged units. Yeah, you often want to lure the enemy into your particular area. Plus it'll help right here. And it will help against that encampment. Okay, our warriors are ready to back us up. This we can send to Lisbon for... We'll be receiving 4 gold and 1 science. They'll be receiving 1 gold and 1 science. So that's good. And we have this archer prepared to protect that trade route. These archers are soaking up XP. Oh, that looks like a good place to found a city. And our scouts will move closer. Archers can also attack these triremes. The barbarian galleys, I suppose. Which is yet another reason to have them. Alright. Halicarnassus or the Hanging Gardens? Watermill first. Halicarnassus is going to give us a ton of gold. Let's go with Halicarnassus. Wonders are really powerful buildings, and of course you deny your opponents the ability to make them when you do. Alright, let's weaken these guys. Let's attack. We're going to take more damage than they do. They'll probably survive, but it is good experience points for us. Okay, our archer is going to take a commanding position up on that hill. I really want to establish a city, salt, horses, sheep, somewhere around here. Perhaps I should build a settler first. Let's go with Halicarnassus first, as the gold is going to ramp up really nicely over time. Caravans, we do have a good bit of gold rolling in. Okay, looks like they're being attacked by barbarians. Okay, their hand axes hurt a little bit. Not too much. Let's wipe these guys out. Hand axes are ranged units. Oh, it looks like they count as melee too. Oh, we didn't kill them? Well, more XP, I suppose, for us. Pretty nasty barbarian encampment right here. Let's take a look. Copper. Our scouts need XP. It's hard for scouts to actually get XP without being incredibly damaged, so we'll use them to attack and finish this guy off. Come on, you got him. We get 16 gold from pillaging their encampment. And let's move our archers here. Can I move through?
Bons dias.
Let's trade.
Prossegui.
Open borders. I need the civil service. Unfortunately, they've cut me off from Cape Town. That means I can't go directly to Cape Town. I wanted to send archers to Cape Town. Oh, I suppose I can go through the water. But then my troops are totally defenseless. If there's a barbarian boat all up in. Barbarian encampment discovered. Cape Town desires silver. Okay, these spearmen are single-handedly holding off all those barbarians. Not my problem. Scope out this place. This archer. So I wouldn't mind having Cape Town on my side. We would have to risk going through the shallow water to get our troops here. But our scouts, we could probably do it pretty easily. And then we would have defensive units with them that could attack these barbarian hordes next to them, probably keeping their alliance for quite a while. I will need gold to make them friendly. Are these scouts? Oh, they're kind of trapped. I see. Okay, these are our rough. Okay. Alright, let's risk it. Okay, these guys are in a good position. These archers from Florence, composite bowmen, more deadly than mine. Gonna wail on these guys, and we should be able to take this encampment, which will make us friends. No! And this is my scouts being instantly murdered. Oh no, they live.
Better is bread with a happy heart than wealth with vexation.
Amenemopy? Allows you to build various gold boosting buildings. The market in particular increases the gold from trade routes for me and the people trading with me. The mint, if I have gold or silver nearby, then you can build one, otherwise you can't. And Petra, a very desirable building for us. Alright, survivalism. Or we could heal instantly. We can attack this thing. And we can escape. I don't think these things can attack land. Barbarian galley. Let's look. Barbarian units. Oh, let's look for galley. Galley is a barbarian unit which remains in coastal hexes, looking for embarked units to destroy. Far weaker than other naval units, but dangerous in packs. It can attack cities or units at sea, but not those on land, so let's promote. I'd had gone for the full heal, and we'll get out of the water. And those archers will help deal. Okay. Our archers are going to weaken these guys. And then we're going to attack. And raid that encampment. Much to the delight of Florence, I suspect. Plus 16 gold. Yes. Florence is very friends with us right now. And as long as these spearmen get wiped out nearby, they're also going to do good things for us. And we could get incense from this. Right now, since we're friends, they are giving us 3 culture a turn. That's 30% more culture than I was making, so that's quite good. Tech tree. We want to get to chivalry. Trapping. We can construct camps, not the most useful. Caravansary does look good. We'll boost the range of our trade routes. Civil service is fantastic. And we want to build the East India Company for sure. The Great Wall. It becomes obsolete when you discover dynamite. Let's push towards guilds. We're building fairly long-term things right now. We want the Hanging Gardens. We want the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Let's look at what tiles we're using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're going to want these horses. No, do not, I repeat, do not embark. We have kind of captured this English scout here. They can't move through our territory because we don't have open borders with them. What else do you want? Great profit, and they want barbarians gone. I think we can help with that, Florence. We'll be allies yet. Florence, of course, has their own military. The trick being simply that I need to finish off this unit, which I should be able to do. Alright. We'll just stay put. Shouldn't be enough to kill, but enough to wound. These scouts need to heal up pretty bad. They can heal quite well outside the territory or inside. We should heal 10. They should heal just as much outside as in. So let's consider where we want them to go. Why don't you just sit there? These archers. Cape Town. That trireme was on us pretty quickly. Alright, let us be done with that then. Alright, decisive victory. We like fighting in rough terrain, so attacking into that forest is great. We take them out. Florence appreciates it so much, they give us 12 influence, and that makes us allies. We have 60 of 60. We have incense now, right? And we're getting 6 culture from them. They will degrade next turn. We'll have to give them 250 cash or something else. I think you can only have 1 ally. So they won't be allies next turn, unfortunately, I think. Someone built the terracotta army. Don't know who. No longer. Florence desires incense. Florence gives us incense. Florence, you're a fickle mister. Okay. We want to establish a city right around here. These archers. Let's get them back into our territory. Florence will be ours soon. We're working towards a great scientist, thanks to our great library, most likely. Okay, silly enough, Florence wants us to get incense, and they provide incense to their allies, so we just have to get a little bit more influence with them, which we can buy. Build a pasture here. And they will be really, really happy with us once they give us our incense. Odd as that may seem. Alright, the caravans, I think, are really keeping us afloat with money.
The whole earth is the tomb of heroic
Yes.
men, and their story is not given only on stone over their clay, but abides everywhere, without visible symbol, woven into the stuff of other men's lives.
Thank you, Pericles. So the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus gives us 100 gold each time a great person is expended. Great people are interesting units. They let you do something utterly fantastic. Very powerful, one-time kind of economic or strategic bonus. Generally, which there are about 2 choices. Plus, so we'll get 100 gold every time we use one of those, and we'll produce plenty of those over the course of the game. Maybe a handful, you know, a couple dozen. No, not a couple dozen. Maybe a dozen at most. More like 8. Each source of marble and stonework in the city produces 2 extra gold. So let's take a look at the city map. What is this? I keep pushing. So you'll note that we're now producing 2 gold here, here, and marble is producing an additional 2 gold. So that's worth 6 gold a turn for us. Plus, it also produces 1 culture on its own and great merchant points. So we will eventually start working towards great merchants as well. These guys need to heal. These guys, get thee to a nunnery. Let's actually put them there. We'll have them send these archers likewise that way. These scouts are just resting up. And we can now build something else. I believe the Hanging Gardens and Stonehenge are the 2 epics we have left, or the 2 wonders. And the Hanging Gardens will greatly boost our food production. Alright, and our happiness is back. We can... Maybe Alexander has a bunch of money that he wants to trade us for our luxury goods. If I get silver... wine. Doesn't someone want me to have silver? Talk to me. Brussels wants me to have silver. Maybe. Alright. So, sure. Does Elizabeth have cash?
Go on.
We need a declaration of friendship.
Bons dias.
She has no money. She's not doing so hot.
Sim.
Okay. Let us trade
Familiarize este.
our wine
Aku.
for your silver.
Apikometa.
Alright. If we had they have multiples of ivory, so they would probably trade that. In that case, Elizabeth.
Hello again. Go on.
None of them actually have what I want. Alexander's not willing to trade with his silver because then he wouldn't have any himself. There's that accursed trireme. Let's just build our way towards a golden age. Doesn't that sound nice? Alexander completed the Colossus at Rhodes. An excellent and awesome. Alright, we get another policy. +1 gold and -1 unhappiness for every 2 citizens in the capital. Last time we were offered this, we had 4 people in the capital. Now we have 7 going on 8. Plus, when we take all of the tradition bonuses, we will get additional growth and a free aqueduct in our cities. We can't even build aqueducts now, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, so that's worth a good bit of happiness, a good bit of gold, and an aqueduct. Let's look what it does. 40% food is carried over after a new citizen is born. A major bonus. We get to keep almost half of what it took to produce the last citizen. Now, after the Hanging Gardens, we're going to want... Oh, yes. It is time to pull our trick with Florence. They want us to get incense. They have incense. It doesn't make sense. But let's do it. Now we will pledge to protect them. Which means we hope no one else screws with them, because then we might get drawn into a war. But that should reduce... We have more... Yes, only one person can be allies with them. Florence, we have more than anyone else. More influence with them than anyone else, so we are their ally, which means we get extra culture and we get access to their incense, which of course they asked for, which will also boost how much we get from them. And we pledge to protect them, which should slow down the rate at which influence with them decreases. Plus we get culture. Unit needs orders. Okay, we need to guard... Oh! Oh, someone's settlers got captured. This is the perfect opportunity for us to move in and repurpose those settlers. Oh, they'll actually become workers. But we do need to get forces up here to capture our potential city spot. Probably want to settle right there on top of the salt, I suppose. Maybe one step over. It's going to be very desert-y, but we specialize in desert. Alright, that is long enough for this episode. So the wrap-up is, it looks like we're doing alright. Incense connected to Florence. Our archers get shot at. We gain a little XP. We are the world's busiest people, producing way more than everyone else, with only one city. Not only did Florence want incense, but my city wanted incense. So they are now gaining increased food production, something we've kind of focused on. And Florence is incredibly happy with us, going from 78 allies to 117, meaning they will be ours for a long, long time. So, us and Florence are now best bros for life. BBFs, if you will. Okay, we can out-arch these guys. No problem. We'll just be soaking up XP. They don't know that we have reinforcements on the way. And our military units will help prevent other people from settling there by standing in the way, if not a little more aggressiveness. Okay, we want you guys to heal. They're also protecting our wine plantation and caravan route. And, oops, what I meant was I'm done. Ah, civilization is so addictive. But I will be back next episode. Thanks for watching. See you then.